Well, hello and welcome back yet again to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here. First timer, long timer, cross watcher, everybody is welcome. It's an open door policy. Now, for the first timers, for sure, let's do a quick review of what makes the Tao Daily Tarot different from all other readings. First of all, it is archetypal. I use only 8 to 10 cards. I don't fill up a table full of cards. That just simply confuses the issue. And you have different storylines running in different places. Very simple, plain, clean, basic, empowering to you. And because of that, I do not focus on predicting. I focus on manifesting energies. Every read, and I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. Every read, I focus on one particular manifesting energy that is circulating around you right now. You can choose to opt in, opt out. It's your preference. But it is a tool that you can use to help navigate your life more successfully. This is about empowering you. I also do something called the Hypershuffle, and I get the read within about a 10-minute window because it's all about you. You're busy. You have things to do, things to get done, people to see. It just life is life. And so a quick, concise, empowering 10-minute read every day is easy for you to incorporate into your life. And I do it, as I said, every day and love to have you along with me as often as you can. It all begins with this. This is the Oracle deck. This is where the manifesting energy comes from. And we begin everything with the Hypershuffle. And there you go. There is today's Hypershuffle for the Daily Tarot, Tao Daily Tarot. Let's get to the manifesting energy, deep knowing. And with the 4 and 3 up here, that equals 7 in numerology. 7 is a very spiritual number. So this deep knowing is probably more intuitive than anything else. You may look around you and go, well, you know, the parts and pieces don't all fit together. But deep, deep, deep inside, I know. The problem is getting to trust that deep knowing. Trust me, believe in me. But you got it. You got it. We are now in a time where we're going to start to see 2022 take off and run. And I do mean run. And it will take your deep knowing, believing, trusting in your deep knowing to successfully navigate 2022. It could be an historic year. Let's get to all the big deals here, huh? First of all, 9 of Pentacles. This is really a card for me of independence. This is a gal who knows her self-worth. That's what the Pentacles are all about, the things that you value. It doesn't have to just be money. Money is somebody else's game, and you and I are playing it, and we wonder why we keep losing. Values are things like, is your health important to you, your family, your friends? Milk chocolate, maybe baby kittens or puppies. What's important to you? Why is it important? You should have that list already written out after the last couple of years. When you get your self-values straight, you're free. That's what the 9 of Pentacles is all about, at least in this reading anyway. And then the next card is the Lovers. In the beginning of tarot, the Lovers were also called the Choice. And that's exactly what you are facing. I was saying about the deep knowing coming up here as we head into 2022. You have to know because you're going to have to make a choice or choices in the year ahead. This will, according to astrologer friend Pam Gregory, is going to be a year of revelation and revolution. You cannot sit on the sidelines. You will have to get involved for your own good. So you will have to make a choice, but you can't make a choice if you don't know what your values are all about. You don't have that set. You're kind of wishy-washy. And additionally, if you don't have that deep knowing or pay attention or trust the deep knowing, you can't make the choice. 2022 is going to be a very fascinating year. As you head into it right now, here, as we're heading into the middle of February, that's when the gears are really going to kick in. You're feeling kind of lost, like this 5 of Cups. You know, gosh, look how much I've lost in the past couple of years. I don't know if I can ever make it up. Yes, you can. You got two cups behind you. You got a bridge over there. You got a castle over there. Yeah, you can. But that trusting your deep knowing, getting your value system straight, these are the essentials so you can make the choice and make that journey to a better place. But again, the deep knowing requires the faith of the fool. You know, a lot of people, when doing tarot, go, well, this is the jester, this is the jokester, this is this. Not to me. Take a look at all that yellow behind this guy. This guy steps forth in faith. He doesn't know what's ahead of him, but that's where he's headed. That's what he's paying attention to. And he's tuned in, turned on. Take a look at all that water there by him. He's standing on rock, but there's water, emotion. There's the yellow of faith. This is, for me, the second best card in the deck. The Sun card is first. The Fool is second. You need to activate your faith. That will get you plugged into the deep knowing. That will allow you to make your choices. It all falls into place when you have faith. Here is the first Magnifier card, Judgment. To do this, you have to look to the past, the present, so you can gauge the future. That's what it's all about. And again, there's that deep knowing. You have the answer you need already. Question is, do you trust you? Because you got the answer. You're ready for 2022 and well beyond. The Judgment card says you just have to bring and knit together your past, your present, so you can extrapolate. You can figure out what your future is going to be, but you already know because you have the deep knowing. Next Magnifier card, Six of Cups. What helps you in deep knowing is you remember feelings. Maybe people, but more likely feelings from your past. Whether they were accurate or not important. It's the feeling that you carry with you right now. Let that feeling or those feelings guide you. That is the deep knowing. That tells you where you want to be. Trust. You take these memories from your past. We just talked about how important it was in terms of making good judgment. You need the past, present to make the future. So just focus on those feelings. Don't worry about how historically accurate. It's those feelings that will lock in the deep knowing and will open up 2022 to you magnificently. Let's get to the vice versa cards. In reverse, we have the Devil. These are things that we are connected to, attached to, habituated to, addicted to. And the truth of the matter is that we were part of the process. It was all very nice, felt very good, but it wasn't too far down the road where we understood we were prisoners to that addiction. And in fact, the last couple of years has really shown everyone how addicted we are to a system that does not in any way support us. It was not designed by us. It wasn't organized for us. It's not meant to sustain us. And we're fully aware that we are addicted to a deadly, deadly value system. But there is hope. With that deep knowing will come a new message, or maybe messages through 2022. But the message will be the same, although the delivery system and the messenger may be different. You are getting an upgrade in terms of your information, and it can come from a person, the internet. Intuition doesn't make any difference. But for it to connect, for this information to connect, you have to trust you. You have to trust your deep knowing. That's the trick, because it means that you actually kind of love yourself. And many of us do not particularly care for ourselves very much. We fall short. And so we wrap up the vice versa card. And this is the ever popular Wheel of Fortune. All that says essentially is things are moving forward. 2022 is getting ready to kick off. In fact, by the middle of the month, we're going to be in full cycle and roaring to go down 2022. It is going to be a busy, active year, but it depends on you. Trusting and believing in you. The deep knowing. You have all the tools. You know what you need to know right now. What you got to do is believe in you. That's the read. Thumbs up to the folks at YouTube. Let them know that you like it, you love it. Thank you, I appreciate it. And also subscribe that puts you on the daily feed, because I do a brand new read, as I said, every day, 365 days a year. And I'd love to have you along each and every day, but I know that can't always happen. No problemo. You can catch up quickly with the 10-minute reads. But the next time, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to actually sit down and talk tarot together, that's extra special good. And between now and then, blessings.